Actually, for L&T, I and one more my team member compete, and I won this category award. And the story which I shared in particularly for this thing is we have taken one initiative that is called or office going kind of employee are having fast track careers, but for a particular person like field executive, particularly for field executive, nobody think for the fast track program. So this particular program is for particularly for the junior most employee of our organization, that is field executive, and it's a fast track program for these guys, so that we can promote them and get them into a manager role. So this is the program which I shared in particular this category, and we worked hard. And last year, August, we means July end and August starting, we launched this program, and near about 64 managers we got through this program through this program actually. So this is the story, and till now everybody is working with us, and nobody is still now thinking about means leaving the organization. So that is the best part of this program, and I think many more managers will get through this program. Yeah.
Right. So that happens to be a huge achievement that you guys have created through this particular program, right? So
Yeah.
anything that you wanted to talk about in terms of organizing the complete event through HR Success Talk Forum, that would be great.
Okay. See, for HR success, means HR talk success, I'm actually first time competing in this kind of a forum, and getting this award is very means it's given me a proud and an excitement to means do lots many program for future actually. So let's see, you must see some more programs of our organization for benefit of the employees. And uh, I can say, last time also I told you that my mother's thought, never say no to any task. Everything is important in your life. That is a thought I'm following. And from day one of my career, so when I left my first job, and because that time I'm just doing a coordination part of hiring coordination part, collecting the CV and giving job. So I'm fed up of that. Then I decide to move on. That day my mother said this word, and I never say no to any job, and that might be that is the particular reason to get this award. And this is also a learning, and getting award in L&D is very means big achievement for me. And thank you so much for organizing this.
Thanks a lot for your time today. Okay, and it was really great hearing you again about the overall thoughts and the case presentations that you have done. And moreover, with this collaboration that you happen to have through this forum, it will give you more insights, more learnings, and at the same time, we all will get benefited with the same. Thanks for your time today. Have a good day.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Name Sweta Tanwar, company 361 Degree Minds, and designation is immersive. I'm a head for immersive learning vertical. Okay. So my case was, what I presented was how we can leverage technologies like augmented reality, virtual reality, mixed reality in the space of learning and development. So for last few years, I have been focusing on digital learning pedagogies. I explored micro-learning, game-based learning, gamified learning. And while all of them are very good pedagogies in themselves, somewhere the engagement part, that is still lacking. So when we talk about immersive learning, using technologies like spatial computing. Okay, we can enable the dissemination of technology or the dissemination of learning in 3D,
Mhm.
3 dimensions.
Okay.
And that really, because as humans, we are hardwired to comprehend better when we perceive information in 3 dimensions, relatively when we do it in 2 dimensions. So which is how this came up to my mind. And then I went about and explored a little bit more to understand how the technology works, what are the possibilities, what are some of the limitations. And then I understood that AR is actually, augmented reality is actually a very viable technology that can be used. While virtual reality and mixed reality, they still need, a lot of hardware, and you need this headgear and everything. Augmented reality can be accessed, AR content can be accessed just with a smartphone, which is very much doable. So then I focused on this particular technology. And then I spoke to a lot of HR leaders, L&D leaders, to understand that what are some of the challenges which we have in L&D industry, me myself being from that background, then came up with some use cases. One of the case was, which I discussed in this presentation, AR wall, or augmented reality learning wall. So wherein we can have certain markers, and when an employee goes and scans a particular marker, it gets augmented by some learning content. So now that content which comes as an overlay over that marker, that is interactive, and it is in 3 dimensions. So definitely that is more engaging, and we can make it multi-layered. Okay, so there can be many layers of augmentation. So there is one layer, I interact with it, it turns into something else, I interact with that. So that creates a lot of engagement, and learning is much better as far as comprehension and retention both are concerned. So we did a pilot at our office last year for our product team, and there were about 50 to 60 employees on that floor where we put up some AR patches, and the results which we got were really very encouraging, I would say. And even the employees had a very good experience. It kind of works as a learning solution as well as engagement solution. So, so that is what I presented. And as far as the experience of this event is concerned, I am like really very happy. I have all good things to say. I mean, from the very beginning, since nomination to sending the case studies, there were constant reminders. So the applicant doesn't miss on anything. And then there was this case presentation. And actually, in my case, since my slot was towards the end, the time was very less. They had asked me to present it in as less time as possible, 5 minutes to be precise. And I was like, I don't know how to present such comprehensive study in 5 minutes. And I was kind of a little upset that maybe I didn't get enough time to present all the work that I have done. But then like when I got to know that I have got this recognition, this acknowledgement, it made it very evident that the jury members, they took the time to carefully go through the details. Otherwise, I would not have, based on what I presented in the 5 minutes. It was too less. So that builds that credibility. And the whole experience of today conducting this award ceremony virtually, I can understand it is like not something which people do very often, and it must be very challenging. It's very new, but still it happened very beautifully, smoothly, and the overall experience have been amazing.
Right, that's great to hear all your kind words and the appreciation. And obviously, pandemic has taught a lot of things. So organizing the virtual events happens to be one of them for us as well. So
I
it was
understand.
encouraging hearing about all the case studies and the work that you happen to have done. Okay, because in our country still we are far lagging in terms of technology driven enabling solutions and all. So I'm great hearing it about the same. Okay. And thanks for your time, Sweta, today. Have a great
No
day.
problem. No
Bye.
problem. Thank you. It was great here. Same here. Bye.